Lovers, welcome back. So join me. A lot of updates to catch up on, okay? Because I know that a lot of you love to hear about the obidis. So let us talk. What has been going on with the obidis? Okay, so recently Nancy was invited by Meta. Korra has been up to so much. Korra's dad is still in the United States and they have been doing beautiful videos. One of those beautiful videos that I saw is what I want us to just discuss about. Now, Nancy went for this event in San Francisco in the United States, invited by Meta. And of course, after the program, she decided to stop by her sister's place, Korra Obidi, to catch up, see her nieces, and then, just have some fun, also see her dad, see her sister, have some family time before she will go back to join her family in Nigeria. Meanwhile, talking about her family in Nigeria, her husband, Cheta, is doing a fantastic job by handling their little one. Of course, the other ones are a little bit grown, so it's easier to deal with, to handle the kids that are, bigger compared to the little baby that they have, okay? So, yes, talking about that, Cheta is like, kudos to you, bravo, Cheta. Cheta is doing a good job, fantastic job, taking good care of their little one. So Nancy's mind is at peace while she's in the United States. Now, so Nancy posted a photo of herself and her dad, where her dad was praying for her. And she said that right now, the only job her father has is to pray for his kids. You know how important it is, okay? It just goes to show, you see, the family you come from, the kind of parents, the way you're raised will always tell, okay? It will always tell. And you know why I'm stressing this? And it's when you look at how the Korra's ex behaved, how Korra's ex insulted this family, how Korra's ex did everything in his power to destroy this family. There is nothing he didn't say about their father. There is nothing he didn't say about all the men in the family, okay? He had something to say about each and every one of them, from Korra's father to Cheta to any other male that is in the family. This man had something to say. But over time now, watching their content and things like that, you're able to see to yourself that there is no truth to anything that man was saying. It was just someone that was bitter, a hateful person, a disturbed person, a person that came from a family that's you cannot even call a family, because if you're coming from a family, you have family bonds, family values. There are certain things you cannot do to someone else's family, okay? So I really love to see this. And remember, whenever Korra is traveling, the father will always, sit her down and pray for her, okay? Tell her to go on her knees, pray for her. So when Nancy arrived, the father did the same thing by praying. And you can see how far his prayers has taken his kids. And the first thing that came to my mind when I saw him praying for Nancy and the caption that Nancy had included on that photograph, I don't know if I have it. If I have it, I will include it here. But if I don't, I'll just put another photograph of all of them together, the three of them together in the United States. Now, the first thing that came to my mind is Korra Obidi's late mom. Because remember, when this whole saga started and the haters, these lunatic, these dry-headed human beings, they also insulted Korra's dead mom. Korra's late mom was also dragged into this whole thing. Okay? Even though the woman has been gone, she's been dead for as long as one can remember, they still made sure that they dragged the woman into this whole stuff. But looking at how far her daughters has gone, I know that wherever she is, she will really be proud of her husband. She will be proud of her kids. Because her husband has done a fantastic job with the daughters, with the children. He has raised good children that are working hard to make him proud. They're not liabilities. They're not dry-headed humans. They have a goal. They have a dream. And they continue to pursue that goal, pursue that dream. Which is amazing. It was beautiful time. Or is it when Korra drove with the sister to pick up the kids, and Korra was like, I have a surprise for you. They opened the door and they saw their auntie. They were just so excited. Nancy making the kids' hair. Look how they transformed the kids. It was just beautiful, beautiful moments. They went to the market. Korra and Nancy was wearing matching outfits. As they were walking into the marketplace, people were just staring at them. Why am I doing this video? When you look at the obidis, you will know that no matter what stones people throw at you, just continue to be you. Continue to do that thing that you are good at. Continue to show the real you. And someday the truth will surface. Mr. I know it all. Mr. I'm the best. Mr. I am the American. Why was he not the one invited by Meta? He's right there, right, in California. Why was he not the one representing America or representing his city? He said he's a chiropractor, one of the best in California, right? Why is he not the one representing? Because his content should be able to tell. Meta would not just randomly, because if they were just picking by numbers or by engagement, there are lots of people that have engagement more than Nancy. There are lots of people that have millions upon millions upon millions of people following them. But they didn't pick them. They chose Nancy. So you see how you can easily differentiate a person that is just a sad human being, just a hater, from a person that is telling the truth. And I know that most of you don't want us to talk about these things because you just want it to go away. But no, that's not true. It's not going to go away because there are people that just don't like this family. There are people that wish ill on this family, not because they had personal beef. Pardon the screaming you're hearing. There are parrots in the house. Okay? 2 of them, actually. The little one wanted the parrot, so she has her parrots indoors, so they're screaming. So anyways, now, when you look at this life, I just want to use this to encourage people that no matter what you're doing, keep doing you. Nancy was the pot seller. Well, look at her today. Did you see the photos that Nancy posted from that event in Meta? Did you see how Nancy carried everybody along? Did you see how Nancy took her time to explain everything that was going on? When you see Nancy's content, you know that a reasonable person is creating content. But can you say that for the haters? Now the haters, they don't have much to say. They don't have nothing to say. Because when you look at Nancy, she's winning. You look at Korra, she's winning. Jetta, winning. Everyone on their side. They're just happy doing their thing. Somebody is still over there struggling to brush hair, morning, afternoon, night. And then most of it like, yeah, can you just start talking about? No. You spent years trying to destroy somebody's name, destroy somebody's image, destroy a family's image, tarnish their name, paint them in the light that they are not. So it will also take years to correct that. So every single damn thing we see, we will talk about. This time around, I'm just here to give you people little updates about what's going on with Nancy. I'll also come back and give people updates on what Korra has been up to and things like that, okay? So she's also been traveling and things like that. And I will also come back and give you people updates about the hater that championed the whole hate that this family suffered from. Thank you so very much. I'm going to keep the videos as brief as I can, and then I will come back later on to, drop more videos on this topic. See you later.